This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global in Brentwood here in Essex. I'm joined by the gorilla, John Ryder. How are you, John?
I'm good, KUGAN.
Yeah, all good. Keeping yourself ticking over?
Just keeping
in case
fit.
the call comes?
Yeah, there might be a phone call anytime in the next couple of months, would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keeping fit, ticking over and just staying ready, really.
Yeah, where do you kind of see yourself now at the moment, obviously after your last two performances? Are you sort of in the middle? Like I said, there could be a big fight on the horizon.
I feel like I'm on the edge of glory. Like I'm a bit where England is at the moment, close to something really big, or like just close to going home.
Yeah.
So no, I feel like I'm close to something big, but it's never felt so far away. So it's all just dependent on phone calls and negotiations and whatnot. So just start waiting patiently.
Because from your point of view, you can only really sort of beat who's being put in front of you, and your last couple of performances suggest that. So it's down to sort of the team, or whoever's kind of doing that work to put someone else in front of you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's it. I've beaten the last two opponents in good fashion, and I feel now that it's only a big fight that I should really take, and whether it be for a world title or a high-profile name.
So there hasn't been any sort of talks of any specific names on the horizon?
No, nothing. I mean, there was talk of the Zouj fight, but obviously Fielding got in there. That's happening this weekend. I hope he wins it and brings it back to the UK, and we can have a big fight in Liverpool.
Someone you obviously know very well in Rocky Fielding. How do you think he's going to get out there against Uyghur?
I don't know. If it goes to points, he's going to struggle, isn't he? But I think he's got the style to go out there and stop him. You see what he done today with Brophy inside the round. So it could be interesting.
Definitely. But that's something you would target if Rocky was victorious and brings that belt home? Yeah,
of course. Or even the new IBF champion. I mean, I think he's pretty feared, and you see what he did to Andre Durrell. But I just feel that Andre Durrell's an Asian fighter, and I feel like I've got the skills to beat him. If you've got to box him, you've got to fight him, but you've got to do it at the right time. I don't think Durrell had the strength to keep him off at the moment.
Obviously, James DeGale relinquished his IBF title recently. His mandatory was Uzkaskai. Was that a surprise to you that he did that?
It was a bit, yeah. I thought he was going to go for it, but I don't know, he must have something big on the horizon now, so good luck to him.
There was obviously talks of him fighting George Groves, and before, obviously, I think that was put to bed last week, where we know, it's still confirmed that George Groves will face Callum Smith at some point in September. But at the top level, all them kind of fights are, somewhere within touching distance, but there's still a little bit of way to go there. Is that the way you feel?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, George and Callum are tied up till probably September, possibly October. We don't know when the final's going to be. Depends what James is doing. Rocky's fighting the weekend, so he probably won't be back out till October time. So yeah, I mean, the fights are there, but everyone's just tied up at the moment, so it's just a waiting game. Obviously,
someone who we learnt it will be the reserve for that is Chris Eubank Jr. If one of them to pull out, I think he's contracted to fight in case one of them, was to get injured or anything. But I mean, that's a fight that's been talked about in the past between you and Chris. Is that something that still is on your mind, or?
It is, definitely. Yes, it's a massive fight, and he's a big name. But I mean, it's not a fight I'd want to take on the final, as I believe that is in its own right as a headline bout.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go into a fight where I'm going to do a 12-week camp, and at the last minute, George or Callum get injured, then Chris is stepping up. Do you know what I mean? I want to go for a 12-week camp knowing this fight's going to be on. It's going to be top of the bill, and what a good fight it'll be. Yeah.
But in general, that fight still interests you?
Yeah, definitely.
The Eubank fight.
Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. I mean, listen, he's lost to Billy Joe Saunders and George Groves. They're two elite level world champions. So there's no disgrace in that, but his name's still credible, do you know what I mean? And it creates interest.
I mean, a lot of people, like I said, tipped him. Tipped him. A lot of people thought that he would beat George Groves. I mean, you had the split side of that where a lot of people, didn't believe that he was good enough to beat George Groves. But what did you make of him on the night? Did he disappoint?
I just think George just got it technically correct. He's a technically good fighter, and he just done everything to negate what Chris was doing. So fair play to him. Do you know what I mean? I don't think George's got long left in this sport, but he's doing the right things, and he might not be fitter than people, but he's going to be smarter. He's going to be more clever. He's going to be more elusive. He's going to be more cunning. Do you know what I mean? So fair play to him. He's using his advantages now. I hope that the shoulder's healed up well for him, and I hope that he can be 100% for the final.
Yeah, because it was touch and go whether he would actually be fit to even compete in the final. It would have been a shame just for the fact of we want to see the two kind of the winners from the semi-finals progress to fight each other, which is Callum Smith and George Groves, which we're going to get.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it makes me a bit of a mockery of the tournament, especially being in the first tournament as well. I know you've got the Usyk and final coming up, but for the super middleweight, I think it deserves to be them two in the final.
Definitely. What are you up to for the rest of the day, John?
I'm going to go and get some lunch now, then back in at strength at 2:45.
Okay. Like this summer dedication, especially when you ain't got a fight on the horizon.
Got to be done, innit?
That call could come in.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
It's a new addition, Charles Frankham.
Yeah. He's doing all right for someone who hasn't turned pro. I won't say why, but he's doing all right by the looks of it.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
It's a hard life indeed. All right, John. Listen, thanks for giving us a little bit of time, and hopefully, when you have some news, we'll catch up again soon.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yep. Cheers.
KUGAN, CASSIUS, John Ryder, IFL TV. Thank you very much.